All right, I liked what I saw at Chiefs-Rams. This was not Goff versus Mahomes at the Coliseum. Mahomes didn't play, but I love this part. Everybody loves this. Watch this girl. Fist bump from Mahomes. Ermagerd! Oh, my God! Yes! Yes, girl. Have a day. I'm very happy for you. That was very cool. All right, Ty Simpson. You want to have a day. I mean, is this guy going to take Stafford's job? Ha! Here we go. Mark Redmond for 23 yards. Sean McVay's like, that's why we drafted him. We really liked him. People didn't like the draft pick. All right, doesn't matter. Ty Simpson, again, rolling right. Tyler Scott, sure, why not? 13 yards. Rams will get a field goal, go up 6-3. Let's go to the Garrett Nussmeier portion of this. Is hell. Don't do this at home, kids. But anyway, he can do it. Mahomes is like, yeah, that looked like me. He probably did say that because it does. Fourth quarter, 9-6, if you care. Simpson again. He's just going to guys named Dean Connors. Why the hell not? Get in there, Dean Connors. Yes! That's another rookie, Dean Connors, undrafted out of Houston. McVay loves it again. McVay's crazy. He'll take the Dean Connors undrafted types and have them make the final 53. He's done it before. He likes them. Ty Simpson more now. This is not Puka and Devontae out there. Respect to Brendan Presley. Ty Simpson again. C.J. Daniels. Yes! 16 yards. Daniels, the Rams' 6th-round pick out of Miami. This is the greatest show on turf. If you close your eyes, it's Kurt Warner throwing to Isaac Hakeem and Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt. Simpson went 21 of 25 for 190 and 2. And if you think his head coach might have a bit of a crush on the guy, you're damn right he does. Go ahead, Mac.
He really settled in, did a great job. I think it's a tremendous credit to, just the way that he's worked. Dave Ragone does such a great job with that room as a whole. And obviously Matthew's leadership. And I thought Nate really did a nice job of putting him in a lot of good spots that accentuate his skill sets. But the other 10 guys around him were able to do their job. We were able to kind of sustain, get some first downs, be efficient on early downs that allows some other stuff. And you kind of have that, good balance. And Nate stayed aggressive on the early downs, which gave Ty an opportunity to deliver. And he did that. But very pleased with him. And it's a real credit to a lot of good work. And whether today went really great or whether it was a great learning opportunity, we continue to move forward. But I thought it was a great step in the right direction for him. Very happy for him.
Let me get this straight. Is that the same head coach, Kyle, that had top 5 worst body language displays after Ty Simpson got drafted over the offseason? McVay, far cry from where we were sitting with the hands in the pocket to make sure that his quarterback knew he had his back. I love this about face.
Well, if you weren't there, this was the #1 story in Pittsburgh at the draft after the first round. The Rams taking Ty Simpson out of Alabama. And then McVay did a quick media session, and McVay is usually the happiest, most positive guy like we just saw there. And he was stone-faced and terse and a little snippy. And then we unpacked it. Actually, Schrager and I talked to him the next day on ESPN, and he unpacked it. And maybe there was a little communication breakdown with McVay and the starting quarterback, maybe. But also just a lot of eyebrows were raised about why the hell would you take him? Now, there's also something that's annoying to me, which is that after yesterday's performance against the Chiefs backup, everyone's like, oh, so the Rams got it right. Everyone critiquing the Ty Simpson pick should look pretty stupid right now. Really? Guys, he looked really good in a preseason game. We don't jump to conclusions and start deleting tweets because he lit up the Chiefs' 9th stringers. He did look good. I'm happy for him. I'm rooting for him. But that's not the way it works. You have to wait until he does it in real football. I know Sean's happy. Let's just hope that they're not a player short in the playoffs this year, because they could have made a playmaker in the first round, be part of their team. Their #1 pick will be standing on the sideline in a hat, God willing, watching Matthew Stafford. So we've seen this before. Packers take Jordan Love. They come up a play short in that year against the Buccaneers. We don't know, and maybe he'll become a starter for years to come. But certainly no one is needing to be deleting tweets and apologizing after one preseason game as good as he looked.
It's good to make sure we understand the full history of it. It was challenging, to say the least. There it is. That's what the look was, okay? That is not how we feel about the Rams after preseason week 1, all right? McVay's watching in his office right now. He's like, guys, let it go, okay? The season has started. Speaking of, I have a week 2. There he is.
Yeah. Before and after.
I see a segment coming to place. Which McVay are you? You have to take your pick.
JV.
Week 2 of the preseason. We have 4 more games for you, of course. It begins Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Raiders-Texans on ESPN. It continues Thursday, just a little later. West Coast action. Niners-Chargers here in L.A., and then, of course, we take you to Friday night, Jets-Steelers, and then Packers-Broncos as we work our way through really understanding all 53 for all 32. All games can be viewed on the ESPN app. We'll be right back on a Monday on GMFB. Saints, there's Trevor Lawrence, obviously, in the hoodie. Then Travis Etienne hanging out with Gail Benson. That's a good little snap before the game. Speaking of snaps, opening drive went 86 yards for the Saints, which means Audric Estime can take the ball up the left side, run it in for a 9-yard TD. Saints take a touchdown lead after the first play from scrimmage. Feels good. Here's Zach Wilson. Yes, he is on the Saints, by the way, with a quick pass to Oscar Delp for a 1-yard TD. Saints offense fired up. Okay, Cam. Okay, Cam. Saints,
loves that.
Saints up 3 now. Here's Joey Aguilar, undrafted out of Penn State with a stop at App State, with a stop at Tennessee. He finds Trevor Pena. He's out of Penn State. Look at this snag underneath the defensive coverage for a 43-yard pass completion. Fantastic. Way to go, Pena. Very next play sets up a nice little punch-in at the 2-yard line for Jamari Taylor. 2-yard TD. Liam Cohen thrilled. They got to keep it going from last season. Kellen Moore frustrated. Saints have an opportunity at the goal line here. Oh, nice little pass defense. Jags take this one 24-20. Cohen thrilled. Young coaches between Jacksonville and New Orleans, but trying to get their teams right. 24-20, the final, as we saw Zach Wilson get a long look for the Saints at backup. And, of course, the Jaguars just making sure, like I said, capitalize off of last season, man.
Let's go to Baltimore, shall we? Where the Eagles took on the Ravens. New head coach Jesse Minter coming way of Los Angeles Chargers. There's that man, Lamar Jackson. He's ready to go, but he's in a T-shirt for preseason, obviously. Now, if you're the Baltimore Ravens, this is what you want. Your first highlight, it isn't a touchdown, it isn't a catch. It's an O-lineman peeling back and whacking a defensive lineman. But venga Ioane, you know, those two love it. This is the guy that Steve Bisciotti called and picked himself. Maybe Steve called that play as well. Ravens will win 24-7. Joe had a magnificent day, and he know that Jesse Minter loved what he saw out of the Baltimore Ravens and his young squad. KB.